So, let's talk about the character who just throws a wrench in everything, the Crimson Jester. I mean, we're calling him the architect of the Grand Reckoning for a reason. He's not just another bad guy, he completely changes the game.
Okay, and this quote, it just nails it. He is like a lightning bolt that strikes a stagnant pond. He's not there to, show the fish the way out. Nope. He's the violent heat that forces them to either evolve or, well, boil. That right there, that's his entire reason for being.
So to really get a handle on why this lightning bolt is so important, we got to look at the stagnant pond he's striking. What was going on before the Jester showed up, and why did things need such a massive shakeup?
All right, so here's our guy, Wotan. He's on top of the world, right? Immense power. But he's also completely alone. The story calls it the seventh solitude, which sounds poetic, but it's basically a prison he built for himself. His own incredible will has become this gloomy and passionate taskmaster. He's stuck in a loop, an exhausting one at that.
And really, up to this point, the whole conflict has been pretty simple, right? It's a two-man show. You've got Wotan, the creator, always pushing to become, and then you have Mephistopheles, the denier, whose whole goal is to stop him, to trap him in this metaphysical cage. It's a classic push and pull, but honestly, it's gone nowhere. It's a total stalemate. And that's where we have to ask the big question, the one that's been hanging over Wotan this whole time. Is this it? Is being this powerful, this gloriously isolated, is that ultimate strength? Is that what it means to be a god? Well, the story is about to scream no. Not even close.
And just like that, the answer comes crashing in. The lightning bolt strikes. So let's get into it. Who, or maybe what, is the Crimson Jester, really?
Okay, this is absolutely crucial to understand. The Jester isn't your typical bad guy. The text calls him a sovereign being. Now, what does that mean? It means he's actually aligned with the same cosmic force as Wotan, the All-Will. His job isn't to create or destroy. His job is to challenge, to be a channel for what's called terrible freedom. And that's what makes him so unbelievably dangerous. He's not Wotan's opposite. He's like a twisted mirror showing him what he could become.
And here's the kicker. His whole philosophy is actually creative. He's a prophet of the depths who's all about radical self-love and self-creation. It's wild, right? He's not trying to break Wotan. He's trying to force Wotan to build himself into something more. This is what makes him a totally different beast from Mephistopheles. Think about it. Mephistopheles, he's the spirit who denies. He wants everything to just stop, to rot in place with comforting lies. The Crimson Jester, he's the sovereign rival. He is the very embodiment of that drive to become. If anything, he hates stagnation even more than Wotan does, which is saying something.
So you might be wondering, how does this guy actually challenge a being like Wotan? It's not with a punch-up. Oh no. It's way more psychological and way more devastating.
His weapon of choice? A mirror. The text says he holds up a dangerous and grinning mirror to Wotan's face, and he forces him to look, really look, at all the ugly truths he's been hiding from himself, all the cracks in that perfect, lonely facade. So, what does he see? Well, the Jester's critique is just brutal. First, he laughs at Wotan's glorious isolation, then he points out the exhausting repetition of his existence, and then comes the big one. He tells him to get over himself, to move beyond this solitude and find fellow creators. Because as the Jester sees it, true power isn't something you hoard all by yourself.
But here's the thing. The Jester isn't just a critic. He doesn't just tear things down. He actually offers a way forward. It's a crazy, chaotic path, but it might just be the only path to true apotheosis.
And the absolute core of this new path is a concept called amor fati. It literally means love of one's fate. And it's not just about accepting your destiny. It's about loving all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly. In the Jester's playbook, this is the #1 rule of self-creation. You have to embrace the entire messy story.
So what does this mean for Wotan? It means he has to stop being just this modern philosophical Superman and reconnect with his roots, the primal, chaotic, ancient truth of who he is. We're talking about Odin, the mad god. That divine frenzy is still inside him, and he needs to stop running from it and embrace it.
So the Jester basically hands him a roadmap to true godhood. It's pretty straightforward if you think about it. Step 1, embrace amor fati. Love your whole journey. Step 2, go back and reclaim that primal Odin energy. And step 3, don't just let that divine frenzy run wild. Master it. Make it your own. Okay, so what's the big picture here? The Jester's arrival isn't just about Wotan's personal journey. It completely changes the entire game. The old two-sided fight? It's over. Welcome to the new Grand Reckoning.
You can see it right here. We've gone from a simple two-player game, Wotan versus Mephistopheles, to a full-blown three-way war. It's not just about creator versus denier anymore. Now, you've got this wild card, this sovereign rival, and everything is way more complicated and way more dangerous.
And in this new war, the ultimate weapon isn't a fist or a spell, it's an idea. The Jester's great commandment of self-love. That's the key Wotan needs to finally shatter what the text calls the God-sized cage of morality and claim a sovereignty that is deeper, older, and frankly, a whole lot scarier.
And that brings us full circle, right back to that lightning bolt and the stagnant pond. The Jester has struck, the water is boiling, and now we're all left with the same question. Is Wotan going to evolve into something that can survive this fire? Or is he going to perish in the boiling water of the very comfort he fought so hard to create? I guess we'll have to wait and see.